We've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. To work this forward to the 37. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
second down and 8.
The 37-yard line.
Let's go. Slide through. Flash.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
8 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Off the play fake, Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 31. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
from the 31. Here's 2nd and 9.
Down. Fight. White. 45. White. 6. Mega. Smash. Red. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. It's a Browns first down.
Ten cycles. Set. Hut. Ready.
They'll get it to Fannin once more. To the pylon, he's in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is first touchdown of the new year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one into the hands of Atwell. 12 yards on that hookup. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
A run here with Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mason Graham in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bengals.
He'll go play action. Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
on now. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Trails green. Rails yellow. Black ultra. Hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big play for the Browns. 39 yards.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Set, hut. Set, go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. On the move left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He's got the hook up to Mike Gesicki. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Carry now from Brooks. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 43, here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That his second TD catch of the season. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Bengals draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on, 38.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Red, 38. Hut.
Back to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
95.
We are through one. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Black 40. Set, go.
They'll run with Lewis. Oh, big hole left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Sirline's catch, up and good. And the Browns have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the prime metric. Granted by the election, that's how the highest metric.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 35 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Again, it's Purdy. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. 2-2 at well. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Lewis. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Okay, right?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Down. 6 blasters. 6. Set. Go.
He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
16 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set. You black 40. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. It's second down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Shot. 7-2. Black ultra. Cut.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
Green. Ready. 10 black. Black blue. Set. Cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw, Purdy. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the double. Blue strike. Come on, set. Mike, pitch it to the blue. Hey, red. Yellow blue. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Zoom black. 50 green.
This is Lewis. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's Fanning. And he will get into the end zone. Terrell Fanning. Touchdown, Browns. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Sirloin kick, up and good. And the Browns will go up by 7.
Bengals 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll go again with Swift. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run it. Here's Lewis. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Got it.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
There.
Here's Lewis. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50 trail. Black smoke. Smash. Smash. 6. Mega. 7.
They'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9.
45. White. Steel. Black. Steel. Chest steel. Needle blue. Blue striker. Slide blue. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Red. 38. Claws red. Smash. Red. Ready.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
3.
48-yard line.
Double. 38.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Got it? 43. Come on. Set. Drill green. 50. Green. Black ultra. Hut.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
6. Mega. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Swift, and he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
46-yard line.
Get set.
Give up the middle with Swift, and he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he will go all the way. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
42. Browns 35.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
26-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamari Thrash. Touchdown, Cleveland.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Again, it is Brooks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 5.
Third and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Set, ready, go red. 10 black. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ready.
Second down, they need 7.
Set.
They'll stick with him again.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Ready.
It's third and 4.
Down. Set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal. They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Good gain of 12. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
One more time. They try Swift. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop the no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is up and through. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
Browns 42.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red 30, blue black. Ready.
Grabs the start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Yellow, 22. Green jack. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Here we go, set. Black, 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Jamari Thrash. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Sirline's kick. Up and good. And the Browns will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Play action, here's Purdy. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get set, get set.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll let this go. towards the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Ready, ready, ready.
They'll run with Lewis. Room to run past midfield. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 28-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
10 black. Ready.
On the ground, it's Lewis. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Lewis. Good blocking to the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Yellow, go. Set, cut.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Here's the toss as they look to run. And he'll lose yardage here. This defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal.
Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Browns will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, Here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he's got another one. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Bengals. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
52.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Shot, 17. Green Jack. 52 blue. Drill green. Slide blue. Hey, red. Smash, red. Go red. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's on. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Cleveland.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. That one underthrown and intercepted. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
On play action, here's Purdy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. Look at the big man go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
They'll run it. Here's Lewis. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Lock down. Red, 38. Fury, yellow. Set.
That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
52 blue. Black shot. Green jack.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going up top. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
It's really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Open left side is Gesicki. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
A run here with Swift. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The kicker on for
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
52.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's Lewis. Finding room across midfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Browns. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Sirline's kick up and good. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer.
59.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Purdy now on second down. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he will score again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go opposite. Green. 60. Hey, green. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short game. So, from 37, here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Lead at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Let's go now. 50. Green. Set. Go.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. But it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Steel, black. Claws, red. Black, ultra.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job.
Has caught Gesicki on the right, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark them off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. There's that man again, another catch. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Leads to second and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. He'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Down. 33. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Back to throw. On the other side of midfield. What a big play on 4th and 10. And even 30 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Drill green. Blue striker. Set hut.
To the air again is Gabriel. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Yellow. Blaster. 6. Ready?
Throwing again is Gabriel. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Red cycle. Ready.
Gabriel to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
33, yellow, smash, red, set, go.
Again, it's Gabriel. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Bengals are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Bengals. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.